Today I wanted to demonstrate an aspect of Proquest database search which has assisted me in making complex search inquiries. I had quite a complex search inquiry that I wanted to make in Proquest database. I was confident that I could use the basic Boolean operators of AND and OR, but I lacked the confidence and the knowledge as to what else I needed to include to put this in a keyword search, things like brackets or speech marks, where they occurred, how many I should put in, when they should go in. So I didn't have the confidence to do that. What I decided to do then was to use the advanced search option in Proquest to be able to add in my search. As you can see here, my search is quite complex. I'm looking for education or pedagogy, and inquiry or problem-based, and SOS or social studies, and primary or elementary. I went to the Proquest database and I filled in all of my fields. As you can see, I began with the first line, education or pedagogy. When it came to the second line, I added inquiry or enquiry, but then I faced the problem that I couldn't add in my third key term, which I wanted to include in this specific search here, which was problem-based. I knew this was going to have an effect on the results that I received, and I was disappointed by this, but I didn't have the confidence to be able to write this in myself as a term in the keyword search. So I decided to continue with my search, and I added SOS or social studies, and elementary or primary. And then I decided to search just to see what sort of results I would get from this. This is quite often a problem for people who don't do a lot of complex searching and that may know the basics of Boolean operators but really don't understand how it should be properly entered into a keyword search field. So my search results appeared. There were some interesting search results which I thought would be applicable to my inquiry. But what I discovered, more interestingly, was that Proquest took my search, my advanced search, and actually presented it in the keyword search field. So I realized that Proquest was actually adding the brackets in the correct places that they were supposed to. Now, this was really exciting for me because I hadn't been able to include my OR problem-based. So I saw this as a great opportunity that while I already had my keyword search written out, all I would do was add OR problem-based. And I was confident then that the brackets were all going to be in the correct places. So I then transferred to a keyword search, but using the same complex search string, and was able to introduce problem-based into my search inquiry, of which I found some very relevant information sources which I wouldn't have otherwise found had I not discovered how to include the brackets in my keyword search. This is an element of the Proquest database which is really useful for researchers, and it also means that you're not required to have a great deal of prior knowledge on how to apply complex search terms, as the database assists you in producing that. And I'm happy with the results I found.